Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Raza is Retro, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. Today, I just wanted to share with you Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. And the reason why I wanted to share this particular series and talk about it was simply because Superman was my brother's favorite superhero of all time. And I do think that that's quite fitting because he was obviously a very super guy himself, but at the same time, because the show itself is actually really good. At least that's what we felt. The show does have a bit of mixed reviews, but honestly speaking, and I'm not a big Superman fan or even a superheroes fan, to be honest with you. I don't really do comics, or I never really got into superheroes too much, but I really enjoyed this show. And I feel like whether you like Superman, superheroes, or even if you're not into that stuff, I think anyone can enjoy this series. It was really good. What was cool about the series was the actors. Dean Cain played Superman, and Terry Hatcher played Lois Lane, and they did a phenomenal job in their roles. Um, we were, I guess, if you want to use that word, we were exposed to this great series back in the day on CTV, which is Canadian Television Network, and we really liked it a lot. I didn't watch it as much as my brother and my sister did. I would miss episodes from time to time, but from what I recall, I really enjoyed it. I haven't actually watched these DVD sets in a while. I think the last time I started watching, but then I kind of stopped midway, was maybe 2015, if I'm not mistaken. However, I am looking to rewatch these. Uh, if you're wondering, the series itself did have 4 seasons. Um, in this case, as you guys can see, I only have season 1, 2, and 3, so that is something that we will have to get later on. Again, it was my brother that had this particular collection, and he really liked the show. He was a big Superman fan, as mentioned. Superman, movies, games, TV shows, comics, T-shirts, puzzles, you name it. He would always try to get it, and yeah, I mean, I had a really good time watching the show. The story was interesting. What I liked about the story was it focused more on Lois and Clark, so the more human side, I guess, if you will, of Superman, Clark Kent. Obviously, you would see Superman and you'd see him, taking out the bad guys and doing his thing, but it focused a lot on, the human side, the relationship aspect between him and Lois, and it was just an overall a really great show. I do recommend it. One other thing that I found very cool about this show was for Lex Luthor, the bad guy, the villain, the main man. He has hair. So anybody that knows Lex Luthor, he does not have hair. He's always been bald. But in this show, as you can see, he's right there standing next to Lois Lane, where they're about to get married. He comes off with hair, a full set of hair. Um, in the DVD set, one of the producers, I believe it is, they explained why they did that. They simply said that Lex Luthor is the one of the most, or is the most powerful man, on Earth, has all the money in the world. So how could it be that he is bald? So they just went that route that, what, even if he was going bald, naturally, genetically, or whatever, he came up with a solution to have a full set of hair. They never actually say it in the show, like he just shows up like that. But in the DVD set, she gives a bit of an explanation as to why they gave him a full set of hair, and I thought that was actually pretty cool. As you guys also see in the back, I have on display those VHS sets that I bought, 130 it was for $15. I sold a good amount. I basically have 50 left, which I'm looking to essentially get rid of. But I just wanted to have that in the background as well. So let me know what you guys think. Have you ever seen Lois and Clark: The Adventures of the New Adventure, excuse me, of Superman? Have you ever watched this particular series? If so, did you like it? Did you not like it? And for my girls, if you guys do end up watching this, I really want you to pay attention to Superman, because he was somebody that your uncle really loved. He loved watching his shows, his movies. He loved the character. He loved the games, and he most definitely loved the comics as well. Um, and I think, like I said, it's fitting because your uncle was a super guy for sure, and I think we can learn a lot from Superman. Superman obviously had, not only was he strong, but he had a big heart, and he always gave it his all, and he always tried to do what's right. And I think that's what life is about. So that being said, I really do appreciate you all. I hope everyone is well, and I hope everyone is having an awesome Friday. And with that being said, obviously you always have to remain retro. There's no questions asked. This is just a given. And remember, life is like a game. You decide how to play it and when to play it. All you got to do is just push the start button. Until next time, take care.